What's up, Edmonton? It's Ryan with Hauer Power Electrical here. We are your Edmonton electrician, and we're all about powering customer service, which is why we do these videos. We want to show you a little bit more in depth about what we're going to do to your home, what we want to do to your home to make it safe, and why we want to do it. So today, we want to talk to you about sub-metering versus dual metering. We got our beautiful Cooper here from Leviton. Tell us about yourself, Cooper.
Sure. Thanks, Ryan. I'm Cooper Zappacosta. I work with Leviton, and I am the promoter and subject matter expert on our Leviton Load Center. And with the Leviton Load Center, there's massive advantages, but the ones that we want to highlight today are the smart CTs. CTs are what is used for sub-metering. So Ryan, please explain what a sub-metering application or what a residential application would look like for somebody who possibly wanted a tenant suite, a nanny suite, an in-law suite, or an Airbnb rental property, and how they would achieve that electrical separation for their single family residence.
Awesome. Yeah, so this is going to fire a lot of people up. This is a game changer for the market. So what these are called CTs, which is current transformers. They sense the amount of current that are going through a conductor. So here we got just a typical chunk of wire for you. Powering your house, this is basically what you have coming in. A little bit bigger, obviously, but you're going to have a line 1, you're going to have a line 2, and you're going to have your identified or your neutral in the case of services. Now what these are going to do is this donut is going to go around one of those, the neutral is going to go to your panel, and the hot's going to go to a breaker. Same thing with this guy here. And now these are going to sense and send to a Wi-Fi hub, which is going to send to your phone how much power this cable is drawing. So in layman's term, that means that if you power up a sub panel for a secondary suite, which we do a ton of those, then you can verify that they're drawing X amount of power. You can even put in your kilowatt hour usage that you get from your utility provider and bill your tenant accordingly by using this little magical product along with a Wi-Fi hub and, I mean, really a sub panel to separate those circuits. But the best part about it is that the alternative to doing sub-metering, something like that, would be here's a 100 amp meter socket with an insulated neutral. If we were to do dual metering, meaning that we would have two of these, it's a big box with two of these meters, we would have to have a common drop or 200 amp incoming underground. And that dual metering would then bill with a meter and bill with a meter back to EPCOR, which would then, or Fortis if you're in the rural areas, then they would have their transmission fees, all their beautiful additional fees, in addition to the extra cost of all this hardware. I mean, I don't have to tell you like what looks more expensive, these bits of plastic or a dual chunk of metering, right? I mean, if this box is going to be $600-700 for a dual meter, and this is going to be $400, subtract the cost of labor and the connectors and the piping and the conductors. Like, man, this game changer for if you're having a basement suite. Maybe you have a single 100 amp panel and you want to bill the upstairs tenant separately from the downstairs tenant. What a great investment. This is something we can install for each and every one of you. Give us a call and we can get you pricing for that. Tell us more about the stuff that I don't know much about, but you're the expert on this.
For sure.
Yeah.
Again, where this product really finds its home is in the requests that we get all the time. People want to utilize every square foot of their house. People want to have Airbnbs. People want to move their parents in. People want to supplement their mortgages by having friends or tenants move in. But the struggle is now, how do I charge them for only what they use? Traditionally, it's just you split the bill, or you could now have a large install with 2 meters. Again, have the utility bill that person, change the billing over every time that person leaves. It's cumbersome and it's quite expensive, and it comes with a lot of hardware, a lot of footprint on your home. But this option is very simple because you have a load center, be it a Federal, be it a Leviton, any brand that you currently have, And what Hauer Power is going to do is they're going to add a sub panel that's going to feed all of those tenant suites, garage suites, whatever you have as a separate entity, and you're going to slip these smart CTs over that feed going to that secondary panel. What these CTs allow you to do is connect to the My Leviton app and see the usage. You can print graphs via your desktop so you can see from the 1st to the 31st, these people used this many kilowatts or this many dollars. You can cross that to your utility, or you can pull the dollar value right off the website and send it, or the app, and send it to your customer, your friend, family, and say, this is what you owe, instead of a shot in the dark. This makes your tenant suite, your extra residence, that much more exciting, and giving somebody who's looking to move in that much more peace of mind that they're only going to pay what they use rather than 50-50 split.
Mm-hmm. That's a game changer. I mean, at the end of the day too, like, this provides you that independence from your utility provider. And not to mention too, if you think that maybe they're scamming, maybe, I mean, of course, pretty honest, but at the end of the day, it is expensive, right? Let's face that. They're a great service. They provide what they need to provide. But
if you can get away from having another set of transmission fees, that's just going to save you money. And as you, as the primary homeowner, you might have some turnover. To have control and be the one that sees the usage and can easily charge the person that needs to be charged, instead of having the account tied to you twice over or to another person, so you don't have to carry that cost, is just cumbersome, really. And the smart CTs not only are going to give you the usage, but you're also going to employ alerts and notifications. So if things aren't working as they should, if things are drawing outside of their normal, or if power has been shut off and there's no draw at all, you're going to have notifications to your phone through the app, through text, email, or push notifications. So if this is something that you rent out, then you're not there, you're spending some time away, you're living your life the way you so choose, you're going to have some intel into what is going on in the house, what kind of usage. You can really tell how much or how little that person is utilizing within your home. So it's peace of mind for critical circuits.
This is game-changing stuff. At the end of the day, we got a top-of-the-line product here. Now, we've talked a lot about how this can help you for sub-metering or having a secondary suite or a granny suite, mother-in-law suite, whatever you want to call it. This is a cost-effective alternative. It'd still be costly. It's still, nothing in this world's free, as you know, but heck of a lot cheaper than having a dual metering setup for your whole service upgrade. So this is a less costly alternative. It won't upgrade the grounding on your home or the neutrals on your home. It won't do a lot of the other things that a service upgrade will do, but it will accomplish just that, in that you can monitor a single circuit feeding, say, a sub panel with split circuits in your home. But what I'm thinking too, I mean, like, I got a hot tub from Arctic Spas. I love that hot tub. I hope they get to see this. But one thing that I would love to know is how much power that electric hot tub draws over the course of a month, a year, and budget accordingly for that. I mean, I know that it draws 46 amps when we got both pumps running and we got the heater going. So that's a lot, but could you use this on any circuit, Cooper?
Yes, that's another nice feature. The way that this is in its form factor, this could be implemented into any panel. This is a Leviton load center here, but if you had any panel, these can be incorporated into it, and it can help you understand by what type of draw these high amperage loads have. A great example is in the summertime, if I run my hot tub at 18 degrees or 10 degrees or 25 degrees, what does that really cost me? Is it dollars, is it cents, or is it tens of dollars per day, per month, per year? You can really see what those changes mean to you, rather than waiting to every month and seeing your bill change and getting that heart-stopping moment that your bill is now $200 more expensive because you wanted to have the hot tub warmer. You can turn it up, look the very next day and say, okay, that's the change. That is exactly what the differential is. Is it worth it to me or not? So this really gives you that granular look into any load out of any panel. So steam showers, EV chargers is a great application. So Hauer Power and the guys install an EV charger into your existing panel. People love to say, oh, I have an EV vehicle or a plug-in hybrid vehicle. It costs me no fuel, no dollar value, or very little fuel if it's a plug-in hybrid. But what they don't say is how much electricity and what the dollar value is there. And it's just a great way to be honest with yourself on budgeting and the savings that you're getting by having a plug-in hybrid or an EV vehicle. Utilizing smart CTs on that EV charger circuit is going to allow you to understand on a dollar value how much it costs to charge that vehicle by month or week or day or minute.
What I love about this too is, so if we're doing a service upgrade for a client and we get to put in this beautiful panel into their home and help them out and make their panel work for them, you can see all the other Leviton videos on our website about just how amazing, how much of an electrician's wet dream these panels really are. But what I love more about this here, I'm getting sidetracked, what I love more about this too is if you're on the budget where you can't afford yet to have a full service upgrade and you still need to have that sub-metering, and then maybe you'll get the service upgrade later, but you can use those on any panel at all, whatever existing panel you have. If the circuits are split up, that's going to read the value of that feed coming through. So that's game changer. You guys at Leviton are doing some phenomenal stuff here. Like, I don't know what other stuff there really is on the market like this, especially for the price point that you guys have it.
Sure, and the Leviton name is something you can stand behind, and you're going to have local support with it. So sure, you can find things out there, but you don't know where they come from. You don't know where they're going to be in the future. So you can trust that Leviton will have your back. And honestly, when it comes to rental suites, making a little bit of money, helping your mortgage, creating more of a real estate portfolio for you, you need to make your rental suite look attractive. And when somebody's coming to look to sign a lease with you, to be able to tell them you only pay what you owe instead of a 60-40 split, a 70-30 split, or some type of incorporated dollar value, it just doesn't give somebody the same amount of confidence as you can tell them, pay what you use.
Yeah, that's efficient and honest. I love that. Because I tell you what, I don't know how many people have lived in a spot where maybe utilities are covered. You're just gonna run it. And so if you're the landlord in that scenario and you're trying to, give someone a benefit. Yeah, you're trying to give someone benefit of the doubt and they take advantage of it because, as humans kind of do that sometimes. And to have this, keep both parties honest and ethical, like that's next level. I love it.
Yeah, it's really, really inexpensive insurance into the most expensive piece of property or purchase you'll probably ever make in your life.
Yeah, if you're going to invest in property and you want to have that sub-metering and you want to make a good product and you want to do that and be a reputable landlord, that's next level. Ask us about more stuff like that. We can do dual metering for you if you'd rather have them set it up through EPCOR. If you want to have sub-metering, if you want to get a service upgrade or a sub-panel, this is a fantastic version of a panel that we can do for you. And you can always have smart breakers later. Watch more of our videos about that with myself and Cooper. But until next time, Edmonton, we will bid you adieu. I hope you guys have a great week, great month, great year, and we look forward to hearing from you, and hopefully we can get one of these panels set up for you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, take care, Edmonton.